Hello and welcome to our channel. Today, we're going to be exploring the top 10 most influential video games of all time. These games have changed the gaming industry and had a lasting impact on the world of entertainment. Without further ado, let's dive into our list. Number 10. Super Mario Bros. Super Mario Bros. Is one of the most iconic video games of all time, and it's not hard to see why. This game was responsible for popularizing the side-scrolling platformer genre and introducing the world to the lovable plumber, Mario. One fun fact about Super Mario Bros. Is that it was initially considered a commercial failure in Japan, but went on to become a huge success in the United States. Number 9. Tetris. Tetris is a puzzle game that has been ported to nearly every video game console and computer platform since its inception. Its simplicity and addictive gameplay have made it one of the most recognizable video games in the world. One fun fact about Tetris is that it was created by a Russian programmer named Alexei Pajitnov, and its popularity helped to break down barriers between the East and the West during the Cold War. Number 8. Space Invaders. Space Invaders was one of the first video games to become a worldwide phenomenon, and it helped to launch the video game industry into the mainstream. Its simple gameplay and iconic enemies have made it a staple in gaming history. One fun fact about Space Invaders is that it was so popular in Japan that it caused a shortage of 100 yen coins, as people were hoarding them to use in arcade machines. Number 7. Doom. Doom is a first-person shooter game that revolutionized the genre and paved the way for future FPS games. Its fast-paced gameplay and intense violence made it controversial at the time, but it has since become a classic. One fun fact about Doom is that it was initially distributed through Bulletin Board Systems (BBS) before its official release. Number 6. The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time is considered one of the most important video games of all time, having set new standards for the action-adventure genre with its groundbreaking gameplay mechanics, open world, and use of music. Its Z-targeting combat mechanic has become a standard feature in many action games, and its expansive open world and use of music have since become hallmarks of many modern video games. One fun fact is that its creator, Shigeru Miyamoto, was inspired by his childhood explorations of the forests and caves near his home in Japan. Number 5. Grand Theft Auto 3. Grand Theft Auto 3 is a sandbox-style game that popularized the open-world genre and introduced players to the concept of playing as an anti-hero. Its controversial themes and mature content sparked debate about the role of video games in society. One fun fact about Grand Theft Auto 3 is that its developer, Rockstar Games, originally intended for it to be a racing game before changing course and creating the open-world game we know today. Number 4. Pac-Man. Pac-Man is one of the most iconic video games of all time, and it helped to establish the arcade as a popular entertainment destination. Its colorful graphics and catchy music have made it a cultural icon. One fun fact about Pac-Man is that it was originally called Pac-Man in Japan, but the name was changed to Pac-Man for its release in the United States. Number 3. World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft is a massively multiplayer online role-playing game MMORPG that has been incredibly influential in the world of gaming. Its vast open world, complex gameplay mechanics, and social features have made it one of the most successful and long-lasting. One fun fact about World of Warcraft is that it has its own economy, with in-game items and gold being bought and sold for real-world money. Number 2. Minecraft. Minecraft is a sandbox-style game that allows players to create their own virtual worlds using blocks. Its simple graphics and open-ended gameplay have made it a favorite among players of all ages. Minecraft has been used as an educational tool, with educators using the game to teach subjects such as history, coding, and even urban planning. In fact, in 2016, the United Nations used Minecraft to create a virtual replica of the city of Gaza to help plan reconstruction efforts. Number 1. Pong. And finally, we come to the game that started it all, Pong. This simple tennis game was one of the first video games ever created, and it kickstarted the video game industry. Its success led to the creation of Atari, one of the most important video game companies of all time. One fun fact about Pong is that its creators, Nolan Bushnell and Al Alcorn, originally developed it as a test to see if a video game could be created using only analog circuits. And there you have it, folks, our list of the top 10 most influential video games of all time. These games have changed the industry and left a lasting impact on the world of gaming. We hope you enjoyed our video, and as always, thanks for watching.